Good morning. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of your breakfast show, Leadership Television, Inside Nigeria. Today is October 22, Tuesday 2024. And of course, my name is Winifred Ugbebo, your host on the program. On the first segment of the show, we are looking at what the national papers are saying, including Nigeria's most influential leadership. Let's go with leadership and see what is leading with this Tuesday. Leadership's leading story says insecurity. Federal government beams searchlight on personnel selling arms. 10 soldiers arrested in 4 years. Extend action to police paramilitary experts. Leading story behind that story whereby some illegal arms were set ablaze by the NSA recently, and of course during the process of burning the arms, the NSA did say that most of the arms were from the federal government's personnel security. And today's leadership's leading story says insecurity, federal government beams searchlight on personnel selling arms. 10 soldiers arrested in 4 years. Extend action to police paramilitary experts. Other leading stories on the cover of leadership today says immigration confirms Bobrisky's arrest. 25 villages, communities submerged in Edo flood. Egypt malaria free. Congratulations to Egypt. Bandits kill 3 persons in Niger. And towards the masthead of leadership, we have PDP governors meet today ahead of NEC. And on the business boss of leadership, Dangote refinery asked court to void NNPCL matrix for others import licenses. Above the masthead of leadership, UBA gross pre-tax profit to 603.483 billion naira in third quarter. Oluwo chased me away like a child. Oh, nee. From that, we move to the page 3 of leadership, where we have our stand. Today's stand is on needed and impartial police force. Don't forget, yesterday, in commemoration of hashtag NSAS protest, leadership, they say that 4 years after, police brutality, rights abuses persist. And today's editorial is on needed and impartial police force. From our stand, we move to the back page of the paper, where we have Tuesday column with Abdul Rauf Aliyu. Aliyu is writing on wolves in Kaduna's democratic pasture. In quote, voters, despite knowing the election was rigged, participated in the process, thinking they were powerless to stop it. Of course, that is a quote from wolves in Kaduna's democratic pasture. Tuesday column with Abdurrahman Aliyu. With that, we conclude review of leadership newspaper this Tuesday. For more, log on to www.leadership.ng. From leadership, we'll look at what Vanguard is offering this Tuesday. Vanguard says it's treasonable to call for military coup defense, directs actions against individuals/groups advocating unconstitutional change, denies appointing acting COAS, warns against unfounded rumors on COAS, Lagbaja's health status. These are kickers beneath that leading story on Vanguard newspaper. Is treasonable to call for military coup defense headquarters. Still on Vanguard newspaper, federal government to increase oil production by 1 million barrels per day in 24 months. The story runs on page 44 of Vanguard. And on page 8 of the paper, though continuation from the cover, why Tinubu CSO was redeployed. Of course, there was a news yesterday that the DSS has redeployed Tinubu's CSO. And the reason is on today's paper. Why Tinubu CSO was redeployed. Underneath that, in sports, AFCON fiasco. Tomorrow's decision day for Nigeria, Libya. Ministers jittery over cabinet reshuffle. UK, why Airpeace was denied access to Heathrow Airport. Why Airpeace was denied access to Heathrow Airport. That takes us to the stories about the mindset of Vanguard. UBA records 20% growth profitability in 9 months. Immigration Service says why we arrested Bobrisky. Fuel import, we are settling out of court with NNPCL orders, Dangote. PDP crisis reconciliation committee to brief National Working Committee today. And with that, we conclude front headline stories review on Vanguard. For more, log on to the website of Vanguard newspaper. From Vanguard, we move over to The Guardian. Guardian's leading stories today says pro-masses be stall at NAS as political motions get priority. The story runs on page 6 of The Guardian. Sorry. Pro-masses be stall at NAS as political motions get priority. Of course, we have illustration beneath that leading story